Hi. Hi guys, it's Angela. Hi. I'm doing this as a practice run. I'm live here in the group in my Facebook group, and I'm live here on YouTube. So if you see me switching between cameras, that's what's happening. I've got the text set here to share with you this very important lesson about judo rolls. So, hey Robin, how are you? So I'm live on Facebook, and I'm live in my Facebook group, Misfit Movement Makers, and I'm live on YouTube. Thought I'd give it a go so that we can, all get together in the one live stream. So I haven't been live for a while, and I'm really looking forward to sharing this lesson with you. This lesson is in preparation for headstanding. So we're going to loosen up the spine, get used to balancing on our shoulders, and just getting ready to do the Judo Roll series, which I'm going to present over Friday, Saturday, and Sunday of next week live. Maybe like this. We'll see how this goes on YouTube and on in my Facebook group. If you're not in my Facebook group, those watching on YouTube, it is called Misfit Movement Makers, and I will share the link to the group later once the live stream has finished. Hey, Patricia, thanks for joining. So if this is the first time you're seeing me, obviously those in my Facebook group know me, know who I am. But if you're watching live on YouTube or watching after, hi to the replay viewers, please. Hashtag replay if you're watching on the replay. I'm Angela McMillan. I am a Feldenkrais practitioner. I'm a dance teacher. I'm also a digital marketing coach. So I teach you how to do all of this live streaming, build an audience, share your message, and make sales online, as well as share this amazing movement modality, Feldenkrais, and a bit of dance. There's going to be a lot more dance happening in my live streams and in my content coming up. So when we do the Feldenkrais professional training program, we do this Judo Roll series, and it's really great to understand how you can roll, because you just never know when you need to get away from something and you want to do a judo roll. So one of the moments during my Feldenkrais training, I'll talk to you about that, was one of my aha moments was we were doing this judo roll series, and being a dancer, a break dancer, contemporary dancer, I'd done rolls before. I've done, big leaps and jumping onto jumping in the air, falling on the floor. I've done all of that. So I knew that I knew the movement. But I was watching one of the other participants in the program, in the Feldenkrais professional training program. She was a dancer like myself, a little bit older than me, and she was rolling it was mesmerizing to watch her do this roll, so smooth and slow and gentle. And it really made me understand that there's so much more room for understanding movement and going slower and really understanding it. And this is how I came to master the breakdance windmill as well, by going slow. A lot of the participants in my Feldenkrais professional training program were much older than me. I'm trying to switch between the cameras, guys, if you haven't noticed. They're a lot older. They're in their 50s, some older, and they were doing judo rolls by doing this series very slow and listening to themselves. So doing judo rolls for the very first time. So I'm confident that if you follow along, you will be able to do a judo roll as well. Now, with all Feldenkrais lessons, awareness through movement lessons, if you haven't heard of the Feldenkrais method before, that's what the lessons are called. They're about becoming more aware of what you're doing, feeling more confident in your skeleton, and moving easier. So that's like a 5-minute introduction, but hey, let's get going. So you want to lie down on the floor first. The other thing with awareness through movement lessons is the teacher doesn't show you. Being a dance teacher, that's sometimes hard for me, so I will demonstrate a little bit of this lesson. But to begin with, you just, lie down with your legs long and your arms by your side. And just feel yourself connect to the floor. How are you connected to the ground? Where are there spaces between, where are there spaces between your body and the floor? And where does your body feel heaviest on the floor? Compare the right side with the left side. Hi to whoever's joined us. So does the right side feel heavier or the left? The image I like to use is if you are lying on a balance beam, which way would your body fall off? And does the pelvis want to go the same way as the chest? So is one side of the pelvis heavier? So is the left side heavier or the right side? Which side would it fall off the balance beam? And what about behind the chest? Is the chest, which side of the chest is heaviest? So would you kind of split one go one way, one go the other? And then feel the shape of your lower back. How does that lift away from the floor and then reconnect with the floor? Is it the same on both sides? And just checking in with the back of the head. Is it in the middle or are you tilted to one side? And then check in with the length of the legs. How are they connected to the ground? How much of your legs are actually touching the ground? Do you feel the shape behind the calf muscles? Is one side more connected to the ground than the other? Does one side feel more tone in it, more tense than the other? Okay. So then we come to being on our hands and our knees. So taking this position like this, hands and knees. And we're going to begin with the left arm. We're going to slide that through the knees. So we're sliding the arm through the knees like that. Now, the reason we don't show the movements in Feldenkrais is if you watch me, then you're going to have an idea of what it's meant to look like. And if you don't look or feel like I'm doing it, then you'll say, oh, you're doing it wrong. And it's not the case. It's about how you perform the movement. So just sliding the arm through the legs, allowing your body to curve, noticing what ribs bend, how much of a rotation is happening through your body. Are you bringing your shoulder to the ground? And you just repeat the movement. So you put it through and then you place your hands back down. Put it through. Who's participating? I know there's a couple of people on here. If you're participating, you're doing the movement, keep going, just comment in a little bit. And paying attention to the left arm and the elbow. So the left arm is going through, but paying attention to the right hand and making sure that the elbow is up in the air as you're doing that. So the left arm sliding through and coming back. Okay, now take a rest. So taking a rest means laying back down on the floor and feeling your contact with the floor again. And as you're lying there, hang on, I've just got, oh, I know what that is. So as you're lying there, just imagine and feel what's changed, what's different now. Is there anything different? Do you feel difference behind your shoulders, behind your pelvis? Is there anything different to when you first lay down? Maybe you won't feel a difference. You've only done one movement, but maybe you do feel a little bit of difference behind the shoulders maybe. Okay, so return to standing on your hands and knees. I've just got some notes here to make sure I'm following along. And let's try the other arm. So the right arm this time. The right arm's going to go between the knees. So again, right arm this time between the knees and coming back. can't help myself sometimes to share. And this time, feeling what's different now about this side. Is it easier to curve and come back out? How do you feel the shape of your body makes? What ribs are getting involved? Make sure you're breathing. Thanks for staying on, guys. And then coming back, so you're continuing the movement to push the arm through and back and forth lightly, maybe even with a slight swing to it. Little swing in and out, back to where you began. Okay, give that up. Lay down on the floor, feeling your contact with the floor, noticing what's different. And pay attention to your breathing as well as you're resting there. Noticing if you're breathing easier. Take a few breaths, checking in with how you're connected to the ground. Thumbs up, Patricia, thanks. Okay, so coming back to your hands and knees, with your left arm, this time we're going to direct the left arm and the head together, curve as you exhale and fold. And we're going to take it, bye Patricia, we're going to take it through the arm and the knee. So it's a different direction this time. We're going this way. Yeah. Once again, making sure the elbows in the air. There we go. So trying that out. And you curve as you exhale and then bring it back up. Curve. Bring it back up. Bend the head towards the floor. Bring it back up. Okay. And then take a rest. Give it up. So I'm actually building a program. I'll be putting all the audios from this video series. I'm teaching the lessons in my live classes online, and I record them and then I place them in a series. So if you want to have the audios from these lessons, private message me or comment and I'll make sure you get the link. So now that you've tried that, lay down on the floor again. Noticing what's different, what's changing. Is the back of your shoulders heavier? One side feeling a bit different? Do you feel more connected to the ground now? Okay. And again, hands and knees. This time, let's do the right arm coming between the elbow, the hand and the knee. So the right arm's coming through. You're curving, breathing out, exhaling as you go through. And doing that a few times and start to get a little bit of a swing to it. So you swing and then you come back and you swing and then you come back. The next time, try going through and then as you're coming out, bring it up to the ceiling. So you're doing a whole movement through and then up. So I will give you a little demonstration. So it goes through and up, through and up. Try that a few times on this side and then go back to the left arm. So left arm coming through and then up and through and then up. And comparing both sides. Which side feels easier, more comfortable? And then once again, give that up, laying down on the floor, feeling your contact with the floor, noticing how are you connected to the ground now? Does one side feel heavier than the other? Behind the pelvis, behind the chest, how are you resting after these movements? Okay. Again, standing on your hands and knees. We're flying through this lesson. And this, we're going to bring our left shoulder to the ground by sliding it out, straight out to the side. As we slide it out, we turn the hand. So you're sliding it out to the side, turning the hand and looking the other direction. So it's like this. And you want to kind of bring your head so that you're putting almost the back of the head on the ground. Once again, just if you look or feel a bit different to me, don't worry. It's about how you perform the movement. Remember, I've been doing this for 20 years and I've been a dancer for more than that. So I do have a different way of moving. Okay, so we're sliding it out and then bringing it back. Sliding it out and making sure we're feeling where we curve through our spine, through our ribs, and curving. That's it. And then give that up. Let's just go straight to the other side. So we're sliding the right arm out, turning the hand over, bringing the shoulder to the ground. Okay. And we're noticing, what is it like on this side? How do you experience this side? Hi to whoever's joined me. Say hi so I know who it is. We're in the middle of this preparation for headstand lesson. This is the pre-lesson. There's 4 judo roll lessons and we don't actually roll over until almost the last one. And as you can see, we're starting on our hands and knees. So this is what we're doing currently. Those people that have joined, we're doing this. Coming up. Sliding it out. Coming up. Okay. So next, lay down on the floor, relax, feeling your contact with the floor, noticing what's different, what do you feel more relaxed now as you're resting on the ground? Okay. Now comes the fun part. You always know when I say we're doing something fun that it could be a little challenging. We're doing the same movement. Let's do the left arm out. This time hold it there. And we're going to take the left knee off the ground and balance just on our toes. So it's like this, sliding it out, taking the left knee off and try that out, balancing on just your right, left shoulder with the left knee off the ground. Trying that a few times, seeing how can you make this more easy, more comfortable. And then trying the other side. So the other knee, so same arm, same shoulder on the ground, keep the arm there. If you need to come out and have a little rest, please do. And then lifting up the right knee. And which side is easier, the right or the left knee to lift off the ground? This is actually the first time I'm doing a full lesson on live video. So see how it goes. And then just give it up when you need to. Lay down, feeling your contact with the floor. If anything feels tricky or difficult, please slow it right down. Slow right down and just go as far as you feel comfortable, okay? So especially with these last movements, they can come a little bit tricky. This time we're trying with the right arm out. So sliding the right arm out, turning the shoulder and feeling that the right knee can come off the ground as you're balancing there, balancing on the right shoulder. And then trying that a few times and then balancing on the right shoulder, but with the left knee coming off the ground. There's one side that's quite easy to do, and there's one that's a bit more tricky. Which one's for you? Which one is it? And is it easier on this side or the other side? Which shoulder do you like balancing on more? Okay. Once you've tried that a few times, give it up, lay on the floor, leave that, and rest. Feeling your contact with the floor, feeling the shape that your body makes with the floor, coming off the floor. Where are the spaces? Check in with the spaces behind the lower back. Does it feel like it's more connected to the ground now, lower to the ground, or does it lift away more? Okay. Last thing is this time we're going to lift both knees off the ground. So hands onto hands and knees again. Let's slide the left arm out, and one knee at a time. Just go very slowly. You want to lift one knee and then the other knee and then place one down. So if you worked out which knee is easier to lift that one first. Is it the right or the left knee? Lift one of them first and then try lifting the other one. So if you saw my little, so like this one, then that one. One knee at a time, lifting off the ground, and give that a go. And just balance there for a moment. If you like, you can, if you're advanced and you've done this before, you can push on your toes a little bit. Push on your toes and roll across your shoulder. Come back. Push across your toes and roll across your shoulder a little bit and come back. And then give that up. You can take a rest again, feeling your contact with the floor. And then trying the other side. We have flown through this lesson. On the audio, it does take a little bit longer. We go a little bit slower. But this is really just to give you a chance to see where we start with this Judo Roll series. If you're not on my email list, let me know so that you can get on the email list and know when we're going to present the other lessons. I will be teaching them live in my online classes through the next few weeks. So if you wanted to join me live and experience my live classes via Zoom, they happen 3 times a week. So there's possibly a class that's suitable for your time zone. And just let me know. Let me know in the comments, or find me if you're on YouTube. Find Misfit Movement Makers group and join up. And there's a lot of other audios. There's a lot of other live videos inside the group. So the last one, is we're doing the last one, which is here. Picking that one up, putting it down. And if you like, you can just roll across that shoulder a little bit. Okay. And there's a couple of people still here. Thanks for watching this live stream. Make sure you comment how you go with this lesson, please. I'd love to hear what it was like for you. Hit the thumbs up if you're on YouTube, and make sure you like and you subscribe to the YouTube channel so you know when I'm gonna post more videos. Click that bell icon so that you'll be notified. I've got some other short warm-up videos for dance going up over the next few weeks. So you wanna, if you're a dancer and you wanna know how I warm my dancers up, and if you're in my Facebook group and you haven't subscribed to my channel, go over, find me on YouTube. I'll post the link to the YouTube channel in the comments after this live video. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I appreciate you. Much love, and let me know what else you'd like to know about. What other lessons? What are you struggling with? What are the lessons that I can deliver for you that'll help you feel easier in your body, feel more comfortable, and move easier. Thanks for watching.